robots were mad at us because we didn't resurrect our friend.
The war was successful.
And you know why?
I can't believe Sal's forgot what happened last time.
Do you know why we were successful in the battle?
Because of me.
Because of the robots that were mad at us?
No. We were successful in the battle because we had the strongest potions, potion seller.
He didn't have really any potions.
I know.
Yeah,
It's just as making a reference.
Also because of that one really cool Ashigaru unit. We were winning that battle for Agamentai showed up too. He just came in for the assist at the end, which was nice.
I mean, let's not forget your friend Kasumi who did a cool thing.
Yeah, that's
also Akio.
I mean, we all did a great job.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
My army kind of sucked.
My yet-to-be-named organization has basically become self-established overnight. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I gotta talk to the prisoners of war at some point.
It's not our heaven.
Well,
it's also not Akio's angels.
Well...
Who am I fighting here? The Copyright Commission?
Yes.
I'm gonna report you.
Hideo Kojima himself shows up.
Hideo Kojima will not show up at Konami, though.
Yeah.
Litigious.
They're gonna be like, "Yo, we were getting ready to make a pachinko machine with that name."
Yeah.
With Akio's angels?
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
God, I would, if I could get away with it, if Sal's would be ignorant to what I was trying to do, I would give everybody a name. Eventually there would be just the pain. Like right there, it's like, your power's bees, but I fight with a sword. Nah.
That's what the kami.
Oh
bees
God!
are.
I just realized that if I could have gone away with it because we have talking bees. I foiled a potential thing I could have done.
Well, no, you haven't foiled it yet. You could make an alliance with the bees, and then the bees are like, "Oh man, you're great, Akio. We love you," and you're like, let's take this relationship to the next level, and you can infest my armor and I'll be a walking hive.
Yeah.
And then you'll walk around going, the pain.
You know that I don't remember what his real name is, but Insto or whatever his name was on the forums. We played in the first campaign that I ever ran of role playing with Dogma and Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition. He rolled a character that was just literally an entity made up entirely of bees.
Yeah.
It was horrifying. He only did it for one session, destroyed everything, and then never played with us ever again.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Yeah, that sounds like a Dogma move. I played Shadowrun with him.
No,
Infesto. Okay, I was gonna say it also sounds like a Dogma move.
Yeah. Anyhow. But yeah. Lit.
Yes, so where we left off last time.
Sada was having a crisis of faith.
Really?
No.
Sada was getting on a horse and saying that she was going to the realm of Polonius.
I told everyone this.
The response of everyone else going,
we are not saddling up.
I don't know about that one. But yes, that's where we left off.
Oh yeah, Kasumi took the airship and went back to the monastery to research some things.
Were we given 3 months to obtain this? Okay, couldn't quite remember if that was.
Yes, pretty sure 3 months.
Correct.
I'm almost positive.
I was afraid, is it 3 weeks? Am I? Oh no.
Oh no, it wasn't that.
3 months.
It wasn't
That's cool.
Yes.
That wouldn't be reasonable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He actually wants you to do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where everybody's at right now. Kazumi's off on her own. I don't even think she took Tatsu with her. She was in a huff.
Did.
Yeah, you said that you grabbed Tatsu and jetted off.
Okay.
He was still kind of party drunk and didn't know what the fuck was going on. And
That's
we were
right.
We're going. Right. Yeah.
What?
We're driving home. So yeah, Where do you want to pick up, Sales?
Right there. So we are. Sada, your well, the two party members who are there, Akio and Paulina, are of the mind, it appears, to maybe we should have a discussion first about next moves.
All right.
Yeah. So that is where we are. What do you do?
Adam, we're not. What?
I'm gonna get a shirt because I'm cold.
But Kasumi, you're made out of Aquafina. How could you be cold?
That's why.
I don't know.
Anyway, Sada, no, we're not saddling up.
And what's your idea?
Well, I don't have one yet, but we've been given 3 months, and I think we can afford to take. At least we can afford to take an evening. Right? We can take. Yeah, no, of course, but.
So
I think that we could. There's probably other options we could maybe look into.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I've heard of all these ways to bring people back to life.
Well, we hadn't heard of the first one right away either. I don't know.
So, also, like,
3 months.
Like you could just. I did point out you could just I got a troop over here. We could do the work for you. You don't have to lose your station. And then I could come back and I'd be like, hey, guess what? This is how we're gonna do things. This is how we'll do it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to put yourself at risk while we're still in the middle of, post-invasion. Even if we did stop it, it's not going to be the first attempt. Like, it's not the final attempt.
Yeah, to lose leadership right this second would probably be trouble.
I obviously have told you I owe you, and I'm willing to pay that back.
I'm not risking life to save one life.
So you're gonna risk your own life to do it? I don't quite understand.
Wait, whose life is being risked here?
All of yours.
The angels.
The prisoners of war?
No, you guys.
Okay, you're gonna have to define this for me.
What is your plan, Sada? Right now, this second. What are you intending to do on your horse up there?
I'm waiting for you.
Okay, and then we get on our horses, and then what is your plan? Where are we going on our horses?
We go to the gate, we go to the realm of Polonius and figure it out.
We figure it out when we get there. Could we figure it out before we get there? Maybe.
It takes a while to get there, so.
Yeah, it takes 3 months.
Soda, do you remember the last time we went underground, and then when we popped, we had nobody leading, and then when we popped back, the first thing that we heard was there was an invasion? That's what happens when you're not there. If you're not here, the enemy will definitely know. That has been proven without a doubt.
I mean, no. What happened was that there was a force that warned us that there was an invading force coming.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we won't have that the next time. And also, the only reason that they would have chosen the time then is they saw an opening. Like,
no, they didn't choose that. They didn't see any opening. They were just coming with a force to overpower us. They didn't know anything we were up to.
Sals, how much time passed between us, like, when we were told to the invasion now? I want to know what our prep time was.
Between finding out about the invasion and the invasion happening?
Yeah.
There's not a substantial amount of time. It's like a week or two.
Yeah.
So I'm not really, like, in all my experience, I gotta tell you, we cut it very close this time. And yes, it was an over. And
so I'm not gonna waste time. You know how much we have to go help that bear. We have to make sure this island doesn't get invaded again. The burning rat's still here. We have to go to the other islands.
Forming a plan isn't wasting time.
Yes,
Thinking things through ahead of time isn't wasting time. It's time well spent. We can't just throw ourselves into danger. And
I'm not saying
deal with
we
it because we don't know.
You know it takes a few days by horseback to get there, right?
Days aren't months. We have 3 months.
Yeah,
there might be better options than this one.
We can't spend 3 months thinking this over.
Can I be reminded of how we got the Jode of Magic? Whatever?
I got it by chance from one of Polonius's. God, what's
right.
this? What would be the word?
Asked for a favor, and as a reward for doing so, gave you one.
Yeah, by chance, huh? That's the thing. By chance. So we get there, and then we just fuck around in Polonius's realm until we happen upon another one. I mean, that's a good last-ditch effort, but I think maybe we could, I don't know, look into something. I mean, he was a follower of Silva. Maybe Silva does deals too. We could maybe meditate under a nice tree, and then, I don't know, be granted a boon. We've been granted quite a lot of boons.
All I'm asking,
how you turn to look and see Bedalus walking over and setting up his pillow type.
Oh, now's not the best time.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to preserve the moment of your victory.
This is a bad time.
When did you get here?
I've been here the entire time. I followed the army.
Deal. Takes pictures. Goes where the action is. Yeah.
At that point, there's a loud click and a flash of blinding light.
And we can at least check the portal out because we haven't checked it out for months, so I have no idea if it's still standing or not.
I mean, checking out the portal is probably a fair thing to do because it is a weird hole into another dimension. But that can wait. Maybe.
All I'm asking is this: if you're going to, here's the compromise. Polina, feel free to chip in. If you're going to do this, you need someone leading the nation. You need what I guess would be but I don't know what the Japanese equivalent to a Visor is. A Visor or a retainer.
Yeah, I've got one.
Who?
Hajime. The other one.
Hajime too. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He did it while we were event.
Go around.
I legitimately forgot about Hajime.
He's a quiet guy, that Hajime too.
Yeah, he does a good job.
He really does just sort of run your kingdom for you.
So I guess that's the compromise. I didn't really think. Okay, sure.
All part of his quiet plan to become daimyo again. Just waits until Sada gets herself killed, and then I guess I'm in charge.
I mean, fair, yeah.
All right.
It's kind of the backup body double, I guess.
Well,
I mean, real Hajime isn't gonna want to come back in all likelihood.
He's still fine.
Yep.
Guess.
Coming to Dotori.
Anyway, I'm not suggesting we go in right away. I just want to get a lay of it. I don't even know if we can go in the portal again.
Ask all right. If what?
Wait, then
send somebody to. Oh. So.
I still don't understand why you don't want Akio's Angels to go scout this out and find out.
Yeah, Bedalus, we've been requested.
I'm sure he's heard.
I'll put it kindly.
I don't know, maybe he hasn't heard.
Yeah, by Agamentai to bring our friend Shinichi back from beyond.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah. Hey, do you have any idea of how to do that? By chance.
Let's see.
Any words of wisdom or
Bedalus's
myths
voice synthesizer turns on, turns off again. Turns on, turns off again.
What?
This is a walkie-talkie?
Are you okay?
You get the sense that this is an Idaron opening his mouth to speak, not really having anything to say, closing it again.
Oh.
Yeah. Until finally it goes, actually, the most logical path forward would be to ask Shinichi
how do you recommend going about that?
Well, forgive me
doing
for the observation, but you
Yes.
were just all communicating about going to visit the realm of Polonius, but
Yeah.
that's not where Shunichi would be, would it?
That's kind of no, and I agree.
I guess the portal can open to other places, can't it?
Wait.
It can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
that's
that portal can do that?
Yeah.
That portal can
Well,
be
then what
the
the
portal
fuck
of
are we
Port
doing?
Balan. You can
I
go
mean-
anywhere.
Oh, that's right. It's the jellyfish portal.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I don't know how easy that is, and also we just can't grab Snoochie and bring him through.
No, we can't, and we don't. But we
It's too
have
bad
3
you don't
months.
have a hot spring, which
We have-
just absorbed his soul
We
again.
do actually have that.
Actually, I have a question.
We have that, yeah.
Do we?
What?
Yeah, we were given
Yeah.
one by RoboMan.
Oh,
a
yeah.
brand spanking new
Popped out
parchment.
of his chest before he picked you up and slapped you around.
I thought you said hot
Yeah.
spring. I didn't realize you said heart spring. I was thinking, what
Heart-
do you mean we have a
You
hot
gave
a
Andy,
magic?
you a hot spring?
Yeah, I thought you were saying we have a magic hot spring that can bring people
You
back
have
to
one.
life.
Now we got a
Oh,
magic
Kevin.
bottle to keep
Kevin.
his soul in.
Yeah,
once
we
get
have
it.
that. I don't know if that will work
Mm.
though.
I've
There's
Oh,
given you
thousands
a
of New York
totally
bottle.
accent coming out.
Well, I
I've
don't
given
see why
you
not.
a bottle of my spring gamer water. It can bring back someone from the dead.
Oh,
Agamentai's gamer girl bathwater.
Yeah.
man.
Be sure to follow me on Twitch.
Great.
I'm dumb.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. That truck. looked
Wait,
like it was,
wait.
like,
Are you
right
gonna hit
down
me
the
with a
street.
truck?
No, I'm looking.
Are you on the road right now? Are you driving and pathfinding? Don't do that.
You better
Can't
not
get
be.
into accidents.
Don't you have me try? What are you doing, Cells? Plotting the Isekai truck for that Isekai campaign?
Yes. No, we're gonna get hit by the truck and get teleported to the real world.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna get Draken
And
guarded.
we have to go kill Sal's.
Oh Jesus.
To end this campaign once and for all.
I don't think I'm ready for all the fish out of water hijinks that'll happen.
It's, it's
Hate that
really
shit.
easy to do so.
But we have to get through New York City first.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
We were saying our party's gonna get reverse isekai and we have to go kill you, Sal's.
What?
I hope you're okay with
What
that.
is an isekai? I don't actually know.
It's
In
starting
another-
life
in a-
over in
it's-
another world.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Usually it's like it's usually, it's like into a fantasy world, but we were making a joke that we end up in the real world.
Oh, wouldn't it be fun for you guys to?
It could be fun as long as you don't
What
do
if-
things
what
that
if-
I hate.
What if we open
that-
the portal to the real world?
Mm.
Right. The word you're saying, is that a word to describe that, or is that like the archetypical one of those that is now
No, that's
referenced?
that's
That's
literally
just
what it,
the
that
term.
literally is what it means. I'm pretty sure. if
The
I remember
genre
right.
term.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I know. But
You know.
Portal.
Yes.
We have. Yeah. How
Okay.
did I guess you know what? I did forget that the portal works like that. Not really knowledgeable about portals.
Okay, so
That's
let's go to
something?
let's try that then, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's better than asking more from Polonius's realm. We can spread it out. We've got the triad. I'm sure Silva is happy that it's got sort of part of our
I mean, he hasn't said
national
anything.
thing. No, but he hasn't not said anything. And there's like a cool
Fine.
tree in their side of the church.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
All right, let's go back to Hayaba and then figure that out.
Yeah, I think that's a better way of doing things.
All right.
Oh, you're being reasonable.
The army has
Fuck
to
you.
marshal back to Ayaba anyway, so
I gave you a compliment.
that is soon
A bit of a
what you end
backhanded
up
one.
doing. And a couple of days later, you are back in the capital. Your army marshaling outside and setting up a camp for now your substantial number of war prisoners.
Gotta figure out what to
War
do with those
prisoners.
guys.
Prisoners of war.
Well,
Yeah.
Prisoners.
I mean,
alright,
you only got 100 of them, the mercenaries,
all right, let me talk to
which I
them.
imagine you can convince probably.
All right, let me have my little Akio moment where I'm like talking to them.
Okay.
It's
Can
actually
I-
more like 200, and also there's
God.
that unit of
Let me close my door.
that unit of Ronin with Zanbatos. Those
All right.
still
Oh,
those
hey.
survived the battle. You weren't able to kill them.
Al puts an apple box down for Akio to stand on.
Can I also do stuff too, though?
No, but yes. What was Kasumi up to?
I was gonna go back to the monastery because I have a high elven archivist living in my monastery.
Yes.
Good idea. All right. Yeah. Kasumi, you get back to the monastery that night. It's still late. Everyone's asleep basically when you get there, and frankly, you're starting to, your adrenaline had overwhelmed your drunkenness, but it's starting to die down, and you probably shouldn't have been driving. Luckily, there's not much traffic in the air.
Oh yeah, no, Kasumi definitely goes to bed.
You hit the Amberyllion.
Yeah.
Tap it a little bit. It's a little bump. But yeah, no, I'm definitely like Kasumi's 100% just gonna go to bed. She's like, fuck it, they're not gonna do anything tonight. That's not gonna happen. And then she goes to sleep.
Okay. The next morning, you do wake up, and yeah, you wake up next to Tatsu in the apartment that you have at the monastery. And yes, he is unusually he is actually still asleep. Typically, he would have risen earlier and started to make breakfast, but he is rather conked out on the bed next to you.
We'll describe the room cells. You know, normally whenever Kasumi gets mad, it gets a little like icy in the air.
Yeah.
Well, she's also got fire bits now, so now it's like balmy. It's not great.
Yeah, no, it's just extremely humid. Tatsu doesn't seem to mind though. He seems fine. But yeah, it's warm and moist. It smells a little mildew, actually.
Ooh,
Ugh,
I don't.
all right,
Yeah.
I gotta work on that. Um, I'm gonna wake Tatsu up and be like, "Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I was very stressed out last night. But I know it smells in here a little bit. Could you like find that and like burn it out carefully?" And I splash a
Oh
little
no,
water in his face.
Tatsu's drowning.
Too much humidity.
He rolls over and shoves his head into the pillow and
Ugh.
squishes it around his face.
I got too drunk. All right, put a little bit of ice beneath his foot.
He is ejected from the bedding with a sound like akin to a teapot whistle. He
good.
is now awake, blinking at you blearily and hatefully. Staring daggers at you as he recovers from that very unwelcome awakening.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I do the kinetic healing where I do lesser restoration.
Okay. All right. And with that, he is now conflicted because you have cured his hangover, but you could have done
Still
that first.
sleepy. Look,
Um,
sorry.
I don't think you really are.
I am a bit about waking you up. I am also just. I'm in a bad mood.
Oh, well, that makes two of us.
Oh, okay. Look, don't be like that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine. I'll just get right on the whole, you know, demolding our bedroom. What the hell happened in here? Why did it smell like ass?
Oh, I don't know. Like it used to be whenever I got really mad, it would just get really icy, but now it does not doing that.
Which was also unpleasant. This is I don't know if this is worse, but it might be. I'll get back to you on it.
Okay, look, I will make it up to you. Just I don't know. Is there like what's something that you've wanted for a while, like for around the house or like maybe going somewhere?
You don't have to get me anything.
I just feel bad. Okay. I had a very tense night. I don't know how much you were actually there for, but they Agamemnon demanded that we resurrect Shinichi, and if we don't, he's going to attack us with his clockwork army. And Sana, kind of uncharacteristically, was not hearing any of it. And
yeah, I thought she liked him.
yeah, well, I think that's why she's not wanting to do it. She thinks that it's like spitting on his memory, but I don't know. We've done it once before, even if it was kind of in the moment, and we probably should give it Shinichi the fair chance as well.
Yeah,
So I got frustrated. That's why we flew home instead of being there with everybody else, and I needed time to clear my head, and I needed to come back here and research some things, because if she isn't gonna do it, then I'll do it. I was against it with Bad Buyer, but if we're gonna do it for one person, we have to give everybody a chance.
he nods and he puts his arm on your shoulder and he hugs you close and he says, "Okay, I understand. And I'm sorry for getting upset.
Well, I'm
Now,
sorry for
please
waking you up so rudely.
go and do whatever it is you need to do here to resolve this. And I'll make our bedroom not smell like ass," which you did again.
I did do that. We're
To
gonna work on
re-emphasize.
some meditation practices, so I don't do that
We're
again.
going to we
Well,
together will solve your
okay, fine.
problem. All
I'll
right.
do it. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
it's fine. I'm happy to support
Why
you
did
in
I
this regard.
marry you? Why? And I walk out of the room.
I'm extremely hot, and then the door closes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make my way down to Valine.
Okay. Valine is also a fairly early riser. And she is currently in the archive that she has set up. Apparently in the constant rearranging she's gone back into her usual task, which is constantly rearranging where things are in the archive, because the space that she has is slightly too small for everything that she has in it. So she's always like, well, this really should be over here, but it really fits better over there. And
I know the type. Is
will be
Rodado hanging out with her these days?
almost constantly, although he is not here right now.
Oh man, I ship.
But Renado's older than Valine, but it's they're elves.
An elf.
Yeah.
Is she not like
Their
I don't know, man.
age does
500
become
or
pretty
something?
irrelevant
I
after
think
a
isn't it
certain
a little
point
creepy
for them.
isn't it a little creepy for a 200 elf to date a 100-year-old elf?
Oh my God.
Yeah, after a certain point, it is sort of irrelevant. And Valine isn't, anyway. But yeah, Valine turns to see you come in, adjusting her glasses as she does so, and smiles and goes, "Oh, Kasumi, it's great to see you again. Do you think if I move this shelf over here," and she waves her arm, and the shelf flips to the west and sort of creates a sort of catty-cornered look in one of the corners. Does that look better? I think it looks better, but I can get more space in if I have it up against the wall, and then at which point it slams against it, causing everything within it to to shake slightly, and then another shelf fits into the space left by it being flattened up against the wall. But then it's hard to get into the stuff in the corner. I'm not sure.
What if we I don't know, build another little addition to the archive? I figured eventually we would.
Oh, I can't ask you to do that.
Well,
I have my space in here, and that's what, I'm setting it up. Although I am going to have to try and figure out where to put all the actual recorded history of the monastery once we start getting generated. And
we're gonna, I'll get in touch with the crafts folk that built the place, and we'll see about maybe adding on another room.
Okay, yeah, that would be fantastic. Another room, or I could potentially organize different rooms with different subjects. It could have an entirely different annex. It could have the saved information from Amberillion and one for the monastery.
That's great. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I'm sorry. Kind of in a bit of a time pinch right now, as I actually came here to consult you.
Oh, what can I help you with?
So, you would have books on the gods, like both new and old, correct?
Yes. More on the old.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I don't know, like 80 years. Well, like 82? I don't know. Either way, not terribly long.
Yeah. And also just what was saved. And also just what Amberillion had. As I've been discovering now more on the surface, there are actually a substantial number of treatises written on the new pantheons that have arisen, but not necessarily what I have in my collection from the city. They just hadn't made their way up there yet, for reasons that may be obvious.
Right.
Books don't fly.
That makes sense.
Except in Tixtus. They do that fly there.
Oh,
I've been told.
Weird. Kind of cool, but weird. So I am looking for books on resurrection. Whether or not, the possibility, specifically with an Iteron. I mean, of course, it's all whether or not the Iteron wants to be resurrected. I know that much about that whole deal, but we were sort of tasked with bringing Shunichi back to life, and our only experience with that is falling into it with Batbyar while we were in the realm of Felonius, and I don't really want to go that route again.
Aline purses her lips as you talk about this. I don't know if there's anything really specifically written about that subject. Bringing people back to life is like the subject of epic tales and great stories from ages of heroes. It's still astonishing to me that you did it with Batfire, and now you're talking about doing it a second time with Shunichi.
Well, I mean, there's got to be something. Like, even if it's just like a legend, like those things usually have some basis in fact, right?
Oh yes, but most legends, well, they be oriented with the old gods, and they have a severe being dead problem. With certain exceptions. Crypta would be the obvious first line of investigation, but I'm not a religious expert, but from what I do recall, her tendency is towards not letting the flow of souls go backwards.
Right.
You haven't had like any interactions with people asking about that bear and his resurrection since you did it, have you?
Not really. I don't think, other than the normal like people being like, "Wow, what the hell? I thought he was dead," kind of thing. But that
Perhaps
was
because it was a direct result of divine intercession.
maybe, yeah.
But what I'm thinking of right now is that there is actually some legends that are coming to mind of people bringing their loved ones back to life by whatever artifices in the story. Sometimes it's a sacrifice. Sometimes it's they play a love song so heartfelt that it just spontaneously causes them to revive.
Hmm.
And whether or not those are true, in many, uh, the the psychopomps or a psychopomp will show up and be displeased and have to, and that becomes a new challenge for the plot of the tale, and or it just ends with
Horrible
both the
death.
resurrector and the resurrectee ending up in the inquietude.
Yeah. That doesn't seem ideal.
Yeah, my primary. So my thing with deities, the thing that seems to follow like every single deity is they truly don't enjoy being directly defied. And
Wonder why.
yeah,
This is
well,
a joke.
yeah, but for a crypta, nothing in her tales really gets her worked up, but except for that, and you see that with undeath and like all those awful things of people extending their lifespans through those sorts of terrible means. And
Do you think they would
Crypta absolutely loathes those things and seeks to destroy them, and there are entire orders of mortals devoted to that in her name.
You would think that they would have a similar issue with the Idorons then.
Yeah. Well, they kind of do. I mean, Idorons have only been around for a short time, and I have been around for the entire time that Idorons have been around. Obviously, Amberyllion has a relatively limited experience with them, and primarily only gets its information from what would occasionally come up from Hodano. But I would always be trying to glean information from whatever traders would appear up here or went back and forth. And yes, occasionally, apparently, either Krypton extremists would attempt to separate Idoron souls from their metal prisons, which the Idorons don't
Don't
typically
take kindly to
appreciate.
it, imagine.
Yeah, that's again, though, for a lot of Idorons, their whole thing is shouting about how they have transcended death as a meaningful concept, so they're kind of sticking it in our eyes in a sort of way. But yeah, it's just my small experience or tertiary sources.
Well, I guess the first thing I'm gonna have to find out if he even wants to be revived. If he doesn't, then he doesn't, and Agamentai is just gonna have to accept that.
That is
But
important, yes.
I don't know. I wonder if there's like a place, like a location we could try to find that could serve as a means to do so without relying on the gods.
Well, from the information that I've been getting from your local sources, apparently you have a ancient crone volcano witch lady that can wield all manner of incredible powers. That might be a good place to start.
You know, that's not a bad idea. We're not that far from the volcano.
Huh.
You want to go meet an ancient volcano witch?
Let
Sure.
me. Hey,
That sounds
Kasumi.
lovely.
Hey,
Kasumi, it's me, the voice in your head. Remember the first witch got turned into a wooden statue, and the second one who replaced
super
her
hates
sort of probably isn't very happy about us because Xana killed her brother. All right,
killed her
bye.
brother.
Oh, I didn't kill her brother. I mean,
Also, the second one isn't ancient. Okay, bye.
You want to go meet a lava witch?
Well, I thought I already answered in the affirmative.
So yeah, let's go.
Okay.
It'll be great.
Right, you fly up on the sky skiff to the volcano. It takes you barely any time at all, and
Like,
soon you are in the
straight-
caldera of the volcano. Looking around, there's a big pool of burping lava beneath you. You can see the rope bridge that leads across to the grotto where the ancient Kami's tomb effectively is. The volcano Kami. And you don't see the volcano witch, although you recall that she didn't live in the volcano necessarily. She lived in a little hut on the side of it.
and no hut.
Well, flying around again, you go to where eventually you find the hut, but it looks largely abandoned. It would appear that Lady Ueda has not laid claim to the former abode of her predecessor.
Well, that's disappointing, I suppose. I'm gonna look around. Is her old stuff there, the previous witch?
There's some stuff.
So I'll just look around real quick and see if there's anything worthwhile.
Sure, make a perception check. You know that she
Okay.
had like random crap.
Give to my skills tab.
It's where you got the Periapta of the Arago.
Yeah. Not incredible.
What did you roll? 22. Not incredible, but it's not exactly a place where the old lady wasn't exactly hiding stuff in her hut either. Anyone who would try to steal from her was either insane or stupid. So
Yeah.
you do, as you look around, you find what looks like a little jewelry chest, actually. You find a little jewelry chest, but more than that, you also find some places that look like they had something there, but looks like it's been removed. The jewelry chest was actually up on a shelf and sort of recessed and not immediately visible. And it was only by sort of feeling up there that you found it. But you do see that some things look like there used to be things in this room that are no longer there.
I see. Okay. Well, I guess yeah. It wouldn't have been surprised if she came here to, take some of the stuff. But Well, open the chest.
It's
What's
locked.
in there? Ah, that tracks.
You find a Glock in there.
No, I said it's locked, not it's a Glock.
There's not a 9mm in there.
No.
The source of the volcano witch's power. A gun.
Yeah, a gun, a German passport.
That's where she went.
Well, I don't think we should really be trying to break into a witch's enchanted box of who knows what. So we can take it with us, but I don't want to like try to force it right now.
That makes sense. It could, well, actually, and Valine just makes a gesture in front of her eyes. She looks at the box for a few minutes or a few seconds, and before going, it doesn't look like it's magically trapped. The box itself doesn't look magical, but sort of like checking through the keyhole. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's something magical inside of it. It looks like.
Okay.
The box just looks like a box. It's a nice box though.
I
like the lacquer work. It's got like that nice. I like these Hadanese inlay things that you guys do. It's very.
Anyway. I apologize. I'm about to break this box.
Oh, well, wait. Here, and she takes out a scroll. She unfurls it, and after reading aloud in Elven for about 6 sections, she just knocks on the top of the box with one of her knuckles, and the box pops open. Knock spell.
That's very handy.
Wizards, we literally do everything. Inside of the box is, perhaps unsurprisingly, jewelry.
What kind of jewelry?
Well, you see a pair of seashell earrings.
Ooh. Are they magic?
Let me finish.
Oh.
You see a pair of seashell earrings. You see 3 rings. One a simple golden band. One a silver band. And one a silver band but with a emerald inset in the top. And last, you see an additional necklace, not unlike the Periopt of the Arago that you've seen before, but where the Periopt of the Arago had a deep, dark red ruby set in its central amulet. This has a setting for a stone, but no stone in it. Upon looking at it, Veline confirms that all of these are magical. It would take me some time, but I could identify them all for you.
Yeah, sure.
Would you like me to do that now, or perhaps on the way back? We are standing on the side of an active volcano.
Yeah, let's maybe scooch on out of here for now.
All right. You and Valine exit the hut, and as you do so, there is a large and loud fiery explosion in front of you.
God damn
None
it.
shall pass. Wait, no, that's not the right character.
Yes, there are those who call her Tim. But no, it's Lady Ueda, the witch of the volcano, the new witch. Kasumi, what are you doing in my predecessor's hut?
I was actually trying to look for you, didn't find you, figured you had moved somewhere else, and so I was looking inside to see if there's anything that might have been left that might be helpful for the thing I'm trying to do right now.
And
Found a box. Had some stuff in it. Don't have any reason to hide that, especially since these is probably technically your stuff, right? At this point.
I don't think that's quite how the transition of titles worked. I don't have any specific claims to what was in that house. I looted it essentially like you just did. Keep it.
Oh. Yeah, no, we found this box full of jewelry. We were gonna examine it on the way back to the monastery. So sorry for if I, startled
You said you were
or
looking for me?
yes, sorry. It's been a long couple days. So currently, and I'm just gonna quickly explain what we're trying to do about resurrecting Shunichi. And
Oh, what about my dead brother?
Oh
and
no!
inquire if she might have any knowledge of such things. And hey, if her dead
No.
brother comes up in this and she wants her dead brother resurrected, who am I to say?
But she's gonna be like, why would I know how to resurrect people if I had my brother? I would have just done it to him already, dum dum.
We have to
Oh
do
no!
a resurrection trade quest where they resurrect person after person to get
Oh jeez.
to get to the Shinichi.
As you talk with the witch, Batfire at the moment is playing with a tower of dominoes, and they have started to fall.
Oh.
And he's like, "Yeah, that's weird.
I think I am being quite reasonable right now.
What is a domino?"
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to finish that scene with you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, you
Sorry.
should be. Anyway, the Ueda follows your discussion, goes, I see. As it so happens, I do actually know some things about such power. The vitality of the volcano can be used for all manner of strange and powerful rituals.
Oh, that's great. I mean, is it a particularly difficult ritual?
It wouldn't be easy,
Oh, yeah.
but not deadly. Wouldn't require particularly much preparation. Simply a length of time and a fair amount of care.
Well, how's it work?
I would say, from what I know of the old witch's notes, it's binding the power of the volcano using the inherent life-giving force of fire to reanimate or reincarnate the deceased into a new form. Takes about a day of ritual casting.
Do you think that we could put somebody what since it's Shunichi and Iteron, would we be able to just have his soul and place it into a new heart spring?
It reincarnates the individual, it just creates a new body.
I see. Okay.
I wouldn't know what he'd come back as.
That's fair. Certainly an option then. Thank you.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
I will
That's fair.
never do so for Sada. Farewell, Kasumi. She explodes.
Thank you.
And you're left there with Valine and the smell of brimstone. Valine looks at you and goes, well, that was sudden.
It was, but I think that's the best we could hope for in that situation.
I wouldn't necessarily tell Sada exactly what she said.
Yeah. No, I wasn't gonna.
Nah, bad idea.
We'll just say that we didn't run into her.
I So let's go.
All right. Cool. And we will take the airship back.
All right, you fly back to the monastery. You now have this new set of jewelry, which is a fancy set of jewelry, which I will let you know what it is right now. Well, one of them, I can just straight up tell you, that is a Puriapt. Effectively, it's the same thing as a Puriapt of the Arago, except unfinished.
Oh.
There is no entity currently bound to it. Judging by the craftsmanship and how it was made, you suspect it is actually made by the same crafter, which would be the former Polonian wizard that that plagued you so, and who had created the, or rather, excuse me, not the one that plagued you so, but rather his mentor, who was then sealed in the realm of Polonius.
Oh yeah. That dick
Um,
weasel.
yes, he died. But it looks like he was planning on creating a third Periapt of the Arago and didn't finish. And then the witch apparently stole it. You also have 3 rings. One ring is a ring of sustenance.
Cool.
One ring is a ring of water breathing. And one ring is a ring of fire resistance.
Oh.
That will reduce fire damage by 20.
That's pretty good. Just gonna go ahead and put that one on. Oh, wait. There's a curse, though.
Valine doesn't seem to detect any curses.
Just gonna go ahead and put that ring on, then.
It was cursed. Your finger pulls off.
Oh, well, how about that?
No, I am just kidding. But no, seriously, it's so yeah, you got a ring of water breathing, you got a ring of sustenance, and you got a ring of fire resist. And last, you got those seashell earrings. And those seashell earrings are interesting because Valine can tell that they're clearly magic. And she can tell that they're connected to water in some way, but she has no idea what they actually do.
Think I should, like, just put them on?
I typically advise against wearing unknown pieces of magical equipment, but I don't sense any specific deleterious effects from these.
Fair. Okay. Let's try it out. You know, what's the worst that could happen? I put them on.
Okay, you put them on, and you sense the sea within you and without. Every brook, every little water, the water within every person around you, momentarily, before it sort of settles back into it's your normal state. But with these on, you have connected to water in a way that you haven't quite before.
Did that a lot lately.
Yeah, a lot of water connection. This one specifically will allow you to, when you're using a water blast specifically, not ice or fire or steam or the horrifying cold fire blast that we've created.
Yeah.
When you're using water, you reduce the burn of infusions by 1 additional.
Sweet.
And that's stacking with infusion specialization.
Hell yeah. All right. I guess we're gonna travel back to the monastery now.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually,
Yeah, you're already there.
It was identified on the way to the
Oh
monastery.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go meet back up with everybody at the I don't even know where they are now.
Understood. You have a big flying ship, so you'll be able to find them in no time, I'm sure.
Yeah. If
Let's-
you think of anything, get in touch with me.
Oh, of course, I will.
Thank you.
Let's transition back to what Akio was doing.
Yeah.
You wanted
As
to talk-
Kasumi is flying back, Akio.
Oh, all right. Hey, hello. I'm eating chips. Okay.
Akio gets onto the stage in front of the Ronin as he finishes his sandwich.
Boy, I just flew in from Hanado, and my arms are okay. All right. All right. First things first. Does everybody here understand me? Do I need to get a?
Entirely Hadanese unit of Ronin look at each other and sort of nod at you as you speak Hadanese to them.
All right. Wanted to make sure. All right. Men, women, Ronin. You're in a position where you're going to have to make a choice, and I can't make that for you. You have fought in a war, and, well, you lost. That can't really... that can't really be... That's life. And what happens from here, in this moment, is going to be up to you. Now, I am not an entity representing Sarugo. I am my own separate entity, an organization that essentially takes in talent and employs them as mercenaries. However, this will come in the condition that you will essentially work under the service of an employer that I have chosen. In this case, Sarugo, the enemy that just beat you. Obviously a difficult choice, but it's better than whatever alternative that can follow. I can promise, under my guidance, under my leadership, you will be treated with the respect. Your history before this will be forgiven. You will be given a sum. You will be given You will be given a salary. You will be given the freedom of a mercenary under my command. All I expect is that when you're under my organization, that you treat it as that it is this is not merely just a job. It is a privilege. You could choose the latter, being a prisoner of war and whatever follows suit after. That is not up to me, and I can't even tell you what will happen after. That is, but
Those fools were giving the prisoners of war a pizza party.
Yeah, I have been given the luxurious opportunity to recruit some of the finest here, and I am seeing some fine talent. So, I'm just going to give you this one decision. You're going to raise your hand if you want to join this organization, and if you want to stay as a prisoner of war and tempt fate with what happens after, keep your hands down. But, and I will say this, and I'm going to try to turn this into an intimidation, and...
okay.
Okay, so But we were the same exact forces that played the role in protecting. What was the name of the village we were protecting? I forgot.
I don't think it had one.
Well, the village didn't have a name, but Katsune was the thing that was on the way. But
Yeah.
it was on the way too.
You got to witness the true power of my unit when Takeshi the Minotaur and the Jade Samurai came down to that village, and we held it strong. You've seen now what we are capable of, and I'm extending that potential opportunity to take that from you. Otherwise, and I guess I would have brought, like, I don't know, a piece of fruit. Let's just say a watermelon. You could take your chances, and then I toss it up, and I'm gonna do a dazzling display.
You're just holding a whole goddamn watermelon.
He's doing that Metal Gear Rising shit.
Yeah. Listen, let me just listen. I could have listen.
Oh, I love it.
Where's intimidate? There it is. There we are. Or you could take your chances like this watermelon did and end up like that in pieces. I don't really know. I wouldn't really know what it's like to be a prisoner of war in a foreign land.
Okay. You get, with that, 6 recruits.
Damn. All right.
6 Ronin join you, and it seems a little disappointing at first. As you step away, Takeshi walks up to you and goes, Akio, I think you're used to the more mercenary model. These guys aren't like those Vietnamese guys over there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not working just for coin. They're looking to join with a daimyo or to have their own, like, land and power. These people are samurai, they're nobles. They're not gonna just sign on because you're threatening them. Except for those 6 people over there. But they'll do it, apparently. And Takeshi looks at them disappointedly. I did it because you beat me.
That's fair. Let me turn around. Okay. Well, I don't have Soda on dial here.
You're like by the castle, right?
What?
Well, they're in the town.
Yeah, but it would be weird for me to be like, oh, let me leave. I gotta go talk to the daimyo. Hey, Soda, could I have the ability to give land? Like, I can't do that. That's not a thing. Let me think. Hey Takeshi, how big is honor with these guys?
I mean, I think, like, there's a big misconception where in other places where honor is like all samurai care about, but like it's also not unimportant. Like it's important for those Ardanian knights too, and like I want to be honorable in general, but like I'm not running around shouting honor into the sky as I'm fighting people. By the way, do you have a blacksmith? I wanted to get a new weapon, kind of done with this Tetsu belt. I was given it in order to use it, and I'm just also it's kind of breaking. He holds it. It is sort of cracked and snapped.
I guess would I need to roll something, or can I just point him in the general direction?
You can just point him in the general direction. You know this.
Yeah, over there. And you take a left here. Make sure not to talk to the muffin lady, otherwise she'll entice you with her muffins.
Oh, maybe I want to be. Okay. Any suggestion as to what I might replace it with?
You like hammers? You look like a hammer guy. Smash.
I do like smashing.
And also you get the advantage of if it's one of those, like if it's a warhammer, then you get the Sharpie end of the back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That seems non-committal. I think I'd want both ends to be the smashy end.
Oh, then What's a good smash?
No, the hammer. Hammer.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah.
Both sides can be smashy.
Yeah.
And with that, he sort of trudges away, thudding into the ground.
I guess I should I take a second chance here? Would I be allowed a second chance to talk to these Ronin, or is it like?
After that conversation with Takashi, you consider that you might be the wrong person to chat with these people. At least, unless you're trying to appeal to them on someone else's behalf. You're not the daimyo. You could talk to them about the daimyo, but you would probably need Sada support to really convince them of the whole thing.
It's mercenary, yeah. I just did not think that they would actually risk being a prisoner of war, but I guess I don't really. What do they like look like? What's the age group I'm like dealing with here?
It varies from generally young to old, but more leaning towards the young side, I'd say.
All right. You know what? This is gonna be a project then. I'll have to talk to Sada. Maybe I could, because at the end of the day, they are prisoners of war, which means, well, they gotta earn it. All right. Well, see you guys in a bit. Think about it.
They wave to you as you walk away.
Yep. Huh. Damn. Thought. And I guess like I snapped my fingers. Damn. Gotta work on my pitch. Maybe I should have done it with like a piece of meat or something. Oh well. And I walk away.
I think you just need to pick your audiences.
Yeah.
Says one of the random Ronin that joined you.
You're gonna need a name.
Yeah, what's his name?
No, I don't need any names. No names. I am Faceless Ronin number 1.
All right.
What's this character's backstory, Sal's?
Oh.
I guess I'll call you Uno.
Nope, I don't like that name.
Oh, okay. I guess you're 1. That? Don't know if I. All right. Yeah. 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go. Gotta meet the rest of the gang. Oh, and by the way, if any of you obviously entice even a certain amount of betrayal, I will kill you on the spot. Just just fair game. All right, let's go.
Well, that's sort of like ruins your thing from before.
Yeah, but I don't. I just needed to make sure you guys knew that because otherwise, all right, let's go. Because we'll be meeting important people. Important people.
Back in the castle. Well, Rita just asked a BRB. Sada, is there anything you would like to do in the meantime? While Kasumi is on her way back.
Sit and be moody.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
I stare at the heart spring.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we'll just go straight to where Kasumi gets back to the city, flying back on the sky skiff, landing in the capital, in the castle courtyard. Did you bring Tatsu back with you?
I would have asked if you wanted to come.
Knowing that you are now going on a Shinichi trip, he makes the point that you're probably going to be splitting up soon anyway. And he has classes to teach, so he'll just remain back at the monastery and says goodbye to you then.
All right. And I give him a nice, tender, heartfelt goodbye because we'll never see each other again.
Oh no.
It do be like that sometimes. And yeah, then I will go back.
Okay. So you have arrived at the castle where you see, well, actually, just sort of going on as normal. And you're able to walk back into the castle and find yourself in the presence of your fellows.
Hello, fellows.
Hello. I'm fellow number 1.
So yeah, what's the plan, guys? I went and tried to find some information on whether or not we could, if there are alternatives. Valine is still looking around for that, but yeah, I haven't so far. I'm coming up with a little blank. Is there any decisions we've made or in the process of making
We go straight to Shinichi.
on the realm of Silva?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I'm in.
I don't know if that will work though.
Well, I don't know if it'll work either. He might just say, no, I'm good. In which case we say, all right, makes sense. And then tell him goodbye. And then we pass along that message to Agamentai, and he will just have to accept that.
I don't know what will happen when we go there either.
Well, I mean, it's probably gonna be nicer than the realm of Polonius, I would imagine. So I think it's better off than taking your we're better off taking your chances there than elsewhere.
Makes
If Fatbayor is there, he's going to say, I'm sorry that I guess that I caused this. Essentially. I still am not going to say I'm sorry for coming back, though, but it does seem that this is the series of consequences following my return, and maybe I shouldn't have said yes.
I mean, I was the one who caused it.
Well, all we can do is just do what we can.
I don't want to risk anybody.
Well, we're already in it.
And that's also
Let's
why. That's
I
why I
point at
never
my
tried to bring him back in the first place. Because Shinichi wouldn't want someone dying in his place. But I guess we have no choice now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quite the sound.
Oh yeah, hey everybody, meet my new samurai. 1
No.
through 6. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, Sada.
What?
I wasn't able to convince as many of the Ronin to join my cause, and I guess if we get some time together, obviously this is gonna take priority. Kind of want to discuss what we're gonna like some post reward or something in regards to them potentially working under fuck you, Angels. Because they're the noble type. They're like, oh, I want land, and I'm like, you don't really get land. We'll talk about it later. This is taking priority.
Mm.
Okay.
Where are we going? Should I get the horses? Going by ship? Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty then. Yep.
I mean,
Rita's
yeah,
pretty.
let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Isn't it
At
like
which point-
evening?
Paulina wakes up.
Ugh.
Paulina Khalil.
Paulina
No.
Khalil,
Oh,
you're wanted in this meeting.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Paulina Cocktail.
They have.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It appears your fellows have come to a conclusion as to how to proceed.
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
In that they are going to visit the realm of Silva.
Okay. I mean, that is a good option. Could we maybe ask somebody who knows about that realm, what that realm is sort of like, so we know what to expect? We've got a lot of priests.
Well, could
Big-
you also? I mean, yes, we could talk to them, but you could also like, maybe try to make a prayer to Silva.
Big tree, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. If we're going that route, definitely want to stop by there, do all that stuff. I think asking somebody who knows their way around sort of the mythos might be good. And yeah, it doesn't hurt to say please and thank you. So let's do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll provide the muscle.
At church.
Ironic.
All right,
I don't know. I don't know.
you go to Church of Silva with Batbayar as a bodyguard.
Oh no, I meant Akio, but also Batfire.
Oh, okay, with Akio as a bodyguard. And yeah, you soon find yourself in the Temple of Silva, where with his many priests wandering about. It is nightfall at this point, and
Oh. Wait, having to
the-
sleep?
the temple is well.
Is it closed?
No, the temple's not closed, but the temple is quieting down.
Come back at 2 a.m.
But a priest does see you approaching and walks up to you, bowing before going, Lady Paulina, how can we help you today?
Hey, good evening. Would I know the name of like the most senior-y priest of Silva?
Yes.
Big senior Silva priest. That's his name.
Then I
The
will
problem is that I wouldn't.
request. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll make my request of this person for that person.
We're
basically.
really not trying to be mean by asking you
Yeah.
for names, Cells.
I just
you
want
got too many NPCs.
No, the thing
Cells.
is, this is bad because I know the other ones. It's just the silver one I can't
It's-
keep in my
Yes.
head.
It's not
Yeah.
bad because you
I mean,
have 500
it's 'cause-
characters.
It used to be better. It used to be Shinichi, but then you replaced him with small time dude.
Shunichi too.
Yeah. Okay.
But like it's TU. There we go. That's how that works. That's his last name. Right, TZU. The Z would be silent. I
What
don't
is
know.
this guy's name? Also, Kasumi, you did bring back some magic items if you want to show them off.
I did, and I say, "Hey, who wants a ring of water bringing?
Ooh,
Water
you know
breathing."
what? Can I have that?
That honestly, that's a good choice because if you fall in the water, you're not swimming.
Yeah. Look at
Your,
all this armor.
Your cloak lets you breathe underwater.
I
Oh.
completely
Yeah,
forgot.
that's cool.
Sada, pal, yeah. Water breathing.
I don't know. I'm not a bad swimmer, but it sounds
You
cool.
know that? You know what I completely forgot about cells?
How we could go on underwater adventures.
I forgot that Akio can walk on water. Swamp water, but he can walk on water. Yeah, his boots.
Underwater
Never had to use it.
adventures.
That would have been useful for the slime.
Oh yeah, that'd been. Oh no!
Maybe
That's
Sylvan's
actually
realm
really
has
funny.
swamps.
Hey, maybe.
It's like how.
All right, so soon you are in the presence of Inoue Sumitero, the High Priest of Silva. His wispy hair around his head, floating slightly in the breeze as he bows to you. Lady Paulina, how can I help you tonight?
Don't sound too thrilled for us to be here.
I apologize for the late hour. Really, I don't know why I'm here right now. Couldn't we have waited until tomorrow?
I am at your
Anyway.
beck and call at any
Yeah.
hour.
Do you
Okay,
think
that's
Sada
kind.
really? Yeah, sooner.
It's incredibly understanding. I'm looking to know more about Silva and his realm beyond.
The World Tree
Yeah.
is, as it says, a tree. A massive tree, larger even than Logos itself, stretching infinitely its boughs, holding entire biomes, its leaves forests, its the the crinkles in its bark, canyons and
Wow.
rivers.
That's a big tree.
It's an incredibly vast tree. Yeah.
It's
A fruit?
very much a big tree.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Or nuts.
there are fruit. Yes, it does have fruits and nuts, but you would
Wow.
not really be conscious of them as such, as their vastness would
Oh.
make them seem as great plains or mountains to you.
That
Oh
sounds
man.
like the kind of tree you could get lost in. Huh? Yeah. Wow.
Yes, it's you very easily could. It's really quite big.
Is it treacherous beyond just being very large?
Yeah.
Are there any tales of, I don't know,
Not especially.
evil
The
monkeys?
Silva is a benevolent deity.
Yeah.
His realm is similarly so, but his realm is one of nature, and nature has predators as well as more pleasant
Oh god, giant bees.
entities.
Also, his herald is an asshole.
Oh.
His what?
His herald is an asshole, yes,
Oh.
What?
but his herald is typically doing herald business, so he's unlikely to interfere with him.
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Who is that? What? I don't know if I'm familiar with that as a player.
Crozamazan, the great
Oh.
fairy dragon.
Oh yeah, the parrot.
Good little fella.
It's been a while since I made that stupid joke.
Some would say 5 years.
So,
Alright.
does Silva reside on the tree, or has he become the tree? Gods are
Yeah.
strange, you know?
Not the tree,
Hmm.
but yes,
Okay.
Silva
He's at the peak.
has
Oh,
a presence in the tree. He is there. It is his realm. He, in fact, cannot leave it.
but
But yes,
has anyone ever entered it before their time? I mean,
ah, not that I can say. I don't know if I can recall any such tales. I'm not sure why one would want to turn to the. Well, no, that. It would make sense that some might seek to travel to the realms beyond, yourselves included, having already done so. I would think that it wouldn't be a especially dangerous voyage, but those realms are meant for the dead and the servants of the gods. I wouldn't necessarily believe them to be perfectly suited for mortal life either. But I don't know any specific things, deadly pitfalls or such. As long as you don't threaten the tree or the souls within, I don't see why you wouldn't just be considered a benign visitor, a passing interest to the denizens at most.
that's a nice thought. Certainly wouldn't have ill intent.
I guess it wouldn't really be. So when we were in Polonius, the domain, we had to fight the urge, I believe, of gluttony. I assume that's just an overall effect. Makes sense, it's what defines him. But what exactly would be the compulsion here, the suggestion that would embark upon anybody that visits the realm of Silva? I imagine that's a hard question to answer.
I wouldn't suspect that there would be any.
Well, all right. Sounds like this is good.
Then
Yeah, I mean,
think
could be worse.
it could be worse.
We could be going to, the plane of Polonius.
The danger zone.
Curiosity.
Icky,
Out of
icky.
curiosity, out of character. What? No, I guess nah. I was gonna ask him about Aristus's realm. That's not. He wouldn't know.
Why would he know?
I don't know.
I mean,
What?
he has knowledge religion, so that
Yeah.
would be why he would, or knowledge planes. But why you would ask him specifically about the realm of, or why you would ask about the realm of Aristus right now?
Yeah, that's just an out of character thing. I just wanted to know what his take on it was. That's all. It's for me only. All right. Poe, I think that's okay. I think we're good.
Yeah, thank you for all of that. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Could I ask you to assist me in treating Silva's maybe like blessing on doing that.
Of course.
Okay.
All right. He leads you towards the stairs leading up towards the boughs of the tree. And you find up there that there is a little grotto set up with Shinichi's former body, his chassis.
His rotting corpse.
No.
Luckily, his corpse cannot rot. But no, his chassis is there, set up in a sort of meditative pose. And just sort of there amongst the trees. We have kept it as a connection to our former comrade and leader.
I think he would love that.
Yes, it helps to feel connected to him. He sits with you.
Keep our intent to ourselves, but look at that body very meaningfully. Give it a good look.
Look at that body.
Lovely. Okay.
All right, you sit down, and you begin to sort of meditate and try to focus on the presence of Silva. Could you make a wisdom check?
Yeah. My sheet up. Great. There we go.
Good.
Good.
That's quite good.
Yeah. It's average.
For a flat ability check?
Well, I guess so.
You feel connection to this tree, to nature a bit. And while you don't feel like you're not explicit, it's not like Amanthar popping into your brain and going that this is the way. But you feel a little bit more confident in your direction. You don't feel like you're being pushed away. You feel like you're almost invited. It's a strange feeling. But you know that that's what it is.
Oh. Because Silva's such a good guy. And not a massive dick.
I'm sorry?
He's not a massive asshole, Silva.
No, he is not.
Not yet.
Ever just switch the S with a D, Delva. I don't know. That was dumb. All right.
Okay. So, with that, what do you do? As you descend from the Temple of Silva, your prayer not answered directly, but still comforting you somehow.
Good. Feels good. So I let the squad know that, well, that we don't have permission exactly to take Shinichi, but we wouldn't be taking him anyway, just be requesting him, but we kind of have maybe permission to chill out over there a bit. Hmm.
Ooh. Well, with that,
Well,
you have perhaps one last night on Locus before traveling elsewhere.
Oh boy. Should
We're
we make sure
going-
all of our
We're
like
going to
govern-
New York City.
We gotta
the-
make sure our governmental sort of stuff is cool, because we just had a big battle. You know, it just feels
Yeah.
like there's a lot of
Alright.
mopping up. Just make
No,
sure
that's
Ronan-
fair,
everybody's.
but that's the thing.
Yeah.
You have people in charge of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Izumo
just-
and Batbei are actually like moving to finalize, what happened. And Hajime is sort of handling it. As soon as you returned to Hayaba, you had received like the full reports of your government ministers on what you're currently doing, the expenditures required by the for marshaling the army in such a way, and all that other good stuff. So you're actually in a pretty good place, government-wise.
Yeah.
It'll
Yes.
soon be the kingdom building phase, and yeah, that is sort of what you're at right now.
it's kind of weird that I kind of completely forgot that, like, for all the time Sada was about to die. Oh yeah, we got a backup. Yup.
It's not a
Not
real
really a backup. Yeah.
Sure.
But somebody I can trust to run run things while I'm gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyhow, Ronan number 5, you'll be acting as temporary wretch. I'm kidding.
Oh, my back muscles are being turned into.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought you were voicing the Ronin. He's like, come on, man.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ow.
I thought you were mad at me. Oh my god. We have a good time here.
Why is it always me running number 5 and not like running number 2 or running number 7? Like,
Because you're the
always
most
number 5.
handsome.
Oh,
Oh.
sir.
And then he and Akio make out.
I'm back. I heard that you and Akio are making out.
So, what would you guys do in the last evening?
What wouldn't
Get
we do?
ready.
So, Sada, you're just preparing
Yep.
mentally and physically for your journey. Akio, what are you doing?
And
Guys.
supply wise.
Nothing really. I guess let's like explaining the organization to my new buddies because they'll be joining us. I guess
Okay.
they wouldn't be. But also, I guess Kolvar will be taking care of them for now. But I tell them, and I introduce them to the gang.
Well, here's another thing.
What's up?
Your Sada and Akio's cohorts.
Yes.
Sada, your cohort slot is currently open, and frankly,
Yes.
it'd make most sense for it to be Batbayar, since he is your bodyguard.
That's true, yeah.
Akio, you have a team of people that are all
Oh.
cohort level.
You have too many cohorts.
Well, no, my point is that Akio could probably have an open cohort slot and just fill it with one of his team members
Oh.
when he leaves.
Yeah.
If Sada were to take Batbear as her cohort.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
Ooh. I vote for the Gripply guy we just got.
Oh man, yeah,
Is,
yeah.
is he level 13?
He's part of the Rodent Squad.
I would need. Okay, I'm okay with this. I was gonna take Kolvar or one of our like. I was thinking
That's the good
What?
stuff.
Kolvar.
No, that's,
you.
Okay, you said that when I said Kolvar. I'm like, I know he's great.
no, I was hearing about. I was thinking about level 13 Gripply Samurai.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
I'm willing to take him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be honest. I'm not super keen on going to different planes of existence. That's
I suppose it isn't a part of your
not
contract.
really my thing. That's a big ask. I mean, we just met. and I appreciate not getting killed by you guys, but you know, this is a new relationship, and I don't think I'm really quite at the point where I'm going to the world tree with you guys. Sorry. Maybe next time.
That was perfect. Sorry.
I love that little guy. Wow.
Okay, I guess I could take Takeshi, but it might be too boring. I don't know. Culver seems like the best likely. I don't know. I'll take Takeshi. Why
Oh,
not?
take a person that can heal.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I have
Sonata,
one of those?
perhaps?
Yes. Yeah, Pal has been. I mean, Rita's been playing one on your team this whole time.
Yes,
Oh, right,
Sonata,
yeah.
big boy Healy man.
The big
Because
Yeah, I'll
we,
take him.
we never have one of those.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
We are missing a Healy boy, notably right now.
Mhm.
I tell him, hey, we're going to Silva. If you want to see a giant tree that makes your giant muscles look normal, well, here you go.
Sonata, how do you respond? Or how does Sonata
Oh
respond?
no. What?
Weird response. Oh no!
Oh no.
There's nothing that can make these muscles small. Flexes. I don't know.
But of course, Sonata agrees. He is happy to accompany you on this mission into a strange new world.
A strange new world.
Ooh. And yeah. So, Kasumi, you also have Mino with you.
Yeah. That's my girl.
Is there anything you want to do before going?
Um,
Actually, before you start, Akio, have you spoken to the rest of the party about your recently discovered ability?
Hey, yeah. Hey, hello. Hey, guys. Hey, hello. Hey, so, this sword that I've always had, up until now,
Oh yeah,
you
the
might
sword
have
you've
not.
always had.
Yeah, you see this sword? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So, it's a very good sword. But I have a secret. I have something to confess.
Oh.
And it might become a problem. One, the very first thing is it explodes when when I have a much more successful slash than usual. Often it will ignite around me. Just a heads up on that. Also, Sal's, am I allowed to talk about the other thing?
That's up to you.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You're allowed to, yeah. It's just whether you want to talk about it.
Okay, do I need to roll anything if I attempt to? Just want to make sure.
No.
Okay, because once this is out, okay, yeah. Also, it tells me violence. It speaks
What?
to me of So
it
So
wakes
I
up and
don't-
chooses violence.
I don't know how else to communicate this. This sword wants me to be violent, and it yells.
Like it yells outwardly or sort of.
Well, so say for example, a couple of weeks ago we were at the market, right? And I wanted some new bracers, and Sada was like, "I wanted those bracers." The sword told me, "No, if you try to take those bracers, cut Sada's arms off."
Oh,
What?
is
That-
this?
Akio, have you been feeling okay? Do you think you're working a little too hard?
Is this
No.
why you've always kept that sword in the scabbard as like a decoration and not used it because it's been
Like,
cursed?
Why'd
the
you
whole
start?
time?
Why'd you start using it?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting that question. I don't have an answer.
Okay.
Well, you see, I wasn't expecting to fight 100 men.
Are we
And
talking to the sword right now?
no, you're talking to Akio.
Oh no, Akio's become a puppet to the sword.
No. It doesn't control me like that. It just attempts suggestions. Yeah, admittedly, every now and again, it tells me to swing my sword at at our friend goblins, and I have to resist the urge to, slice them in twain. Yeah, every now and again that happens. But so far it's been good. It's been good. But I will keep it in the scabbard. I will be using my other sword, unless, of course, obviously, an opportunity arises where we need its power. During the defense of the village, it kind of almost killed me. Admittedly, it did a lot of damage to the enemy, a lot of damage. In fact, I'm thinking maybe I should invest, before we go, into something that would make me slightly much more tolerant of its firepower. But if we do fight, I heavily recommend that you don't stand near me, because I don't know when it'll go off. You could ask the Ronin that fought us at the village. You can ask any of my squad. I was just as surprised as you. I kind of didn't know about the whole explodey thing. But yeah, if I were to describe it, it's like having the power of the volcano witch, but not having access to it every time. It's just every now and again. Just a heads up. But don't worry, I got 3 swords. I'll just use the other one.
If only we had
What?
something that could grant fire resistance.
Yeah, I have a ring that does that.
Could I have that ring? I
It has 2 rings now.
Could I have 2 rings?
They don't stack.
Oh, can I have 1 ring?
Ask Kasumi.
Kasumi, could I have that 1 ring?
Which ring?
Oh my
Fire
god.
resistance ring?
The what ring?
The resistance to fire ring? I don't even know if fire and explosion counts as the same category actually.
Yes.
It does.
Okay, because
Yeah, it was like a fireball, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Sonato was there. He'd be like, yeah, it was like a massive inferno.
yeah.
Like a
Fine.
towering inferno.
Yeah.
Take
Explosion
the
of fire.
stinking ring, and Kasumi takes it off her
Yeah.
own finger, which she was wearing it on.
In a sort of spherical shape, like a
will
ball.
make-
Oh, like a fireball, yeah.
I appreciate this. What is the ring called again? Ring of fire resistance?
It is a ring of fire resistance.
Thank you. I will pay you back for this by getting you a nice ring. A fine ring. A ring that would...
An engagement ring.
No.
No.
Oh, it's the ring of fire. Johnny Cash. It's the ring's name is Johnny Cash. Here, put Johnny Cash on. Now you're nice and safe.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. What are you talking about? I like to name all of my possessions. What?
Alright, I'll call it Johnny Cash.
Yeah, not Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny Cash Money is definitely the name of a racehorse.
Wait, where do I put this? Does it go under armor or
It would
magic?
go under magic.
Yeah. Whoops. I put it under armor thinking it would go into the... Yeah.
Oh, interesting. It's on a timer.
The...
Okay, that's
What is
good.
on... What?
No, the back massager.
Oh, very
Oh.
fancy.
It does its thing, and
You should-
and it turns off eventually. So
Is
that
this your upper back or your lower back, out of curiosity?
is
That's
my
hurting
upper
you.
back.
Okay, I recommend, obviously not now, but when you get a chance before you go to bed to do the child's pose, it's actually really helpful. I don't know why they call it that, but it's very helpful for the upper back.
The child's pose?
Yeah.
It's like a stretch. It's
Okay.
essentially like bowing down, and then you let gravity do the work.
Okay.
I'll send you like a side thing. It's what I do.
It's like a resting yoga pose where you're just sort of a little
Resting.
ball on the floor, but in a
Okay.
comfy way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will make sure to look into that. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so you travel, or rather, excuse me. Anything else you guys would like to do before making your way downtown?
I'd like to walk fast.
Damn
Okay.
it! No, it's
Yeah,
stuck in
some
my head.
faces fast, but
Ah!
No, it's okay. I'm homebound.
Actually, we're not. We're kind of it's opposite. We'll be homebound on the way back.
Anyway, so Kasumi, anything else you want to do?
Hey Pat, when we get back, you want to go on like a trip to explore underwater?
Like a scuba adventure.
What's scuba?
Yeah, I want to be a part of your world.
What is scuba?
I don't know. It's just a thing I heard once in Viven. Anyway, yeah, that sounds great. It's the name of a great underwater explorer.
Scubini.
I see.
Yeah.
Scuba.
Like Zoinks.
What's happening?
Okay. Paulina, how about you?
Oh, we didn't have to eat when we were there, right? Like we don't have to stock up on food.
You didn't have to eat because you were
We're surrounded
spending the
by-
night in
Yeah.
Oh, at an inn.
Mimi's.
Sada's
Oh, I thought you were
preparing
gonna-
that
But
right now.
did we get hungry when
Also-
we were in heaven? Okay.
Yes, you
Okay.
did.
Also,
You are
okay.
still a normal mortal.
Oh boy.
also the souls of the damned
Hmm.
turned into chicken, fried
Wow.
chicken.
I don't think that'll happen here. Hopefully.
We
Maybe they'll
don't
turn
know.
into acorns or something.
Maybe
I don't
those
know.
giant like bananas are actually like 100 souls. We don't know. Maybe that's what it's like to be in Silva's
I
realm.
like
You
I
get
like
to
the
be
fruit that you pictured to be a banana. It's
Huh?
interesting.
Well, it's the one, but it's the one fruit that actually brings harm to me. So yeah, it's always on the
Oh.
back of my mind.
Okay. It's just I kind of pictured like a deciduous tree. Just picturing a giant banana hanging off. That is really fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah.
It is the
no.
all tree. It gives all fruit.
Whoa.
Yeah, but nothing's more intimidating than a banana. That's gonna be what kills us.
No, if you
I'm
eat the
dumb.
banana, you become a banana.
Oh yeah, that's how that would work. Fucking god logic.
Yeah, I
He eats the
made
banana. He
Silva.
loves. He is the banana.
Yes.
Yeah. I have become my most dangerous. I'm dumb.
Peel the banana and then you yourself are in the banana and you open it and you look up at yourself and you look down at yourself and you just lose your mind.
Anyway. So.
Yeah.
I asked Paulina what she was doing, but
yeah, prepare in whatever way you do.
Sada's
that.
already been doing that.
Excellent.
She's been getting the food ready. She has the ships
that's-
loaded up.
Yeah, I guess we need like little rucksacks and stuff, little picnic baskets. Has Pascal been around during all of this conversation? Is he coming or is he
not necessarily
saying,
in the conversations that you've been having. He's been doing his own Fatazo things.
Oh boy.
Oh god, did I ever? Oh
What?
god, I never got him the wheelchair back.
No, you still owe that to him.
Oh.
I never got a chance to talk to the lady. She's still here.
No,
No.
she's with Agamentai now.
Last I saw her, she was with Agamentai. Yeah.
Were we supposed to ask for that back? Did we do that, Jake?
I never had a chance. I wanted to talk to her, but then the kids happened.
No,
I forget the order of
Akio
operations.
wanted to ask her, but then you guys left.
Oh fuck, that's right. We were already gone.
Completely.
Yeah.
God
Next
damn it.
time.
Well, I guess if I get the chance to talk to Agamentai, I'll get a chance to talk to her. That sucks that I just remembered that.
When we bring the soul of his best friend back, we can just be like, hey, also, can we have this chair? Please? I mean, we did you a favor. Can you give us a chair?
It would be amazing if this is all one elaborate campaign
No,
to get
I did you a
Pascal's chair
favor,
back.
and then he kicks us out.
Yeah, probably. And the mountain goes boom, 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 boom. We're like, okay.
And the mountain launches into space.
Jeez, that's probably what's happening.
I'm going to the one place where
Near
capitalism isn't left. Space.
Space. Yeah.
Gonna get
Space. Anyway, my favorite thing about that is he can't stop from laughing.
He's having such a good time, but it's amazing.
What are we talking about?
And conquer.
What?
Tim Curry.
Command and
Command and
Conquer.
Conquer.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, but yeah, no, Pascal hasn't been spoken to you today, or hasn't really spoken too much to you today because you've been, doing your own thing, and he's been doing his.
It all happened so fast. Now I have to tell him, like, bye,
Oh.
we're going to another afterlife adventure.
Actually,
Again.
Oh.
as far as cohorts go, for Akio, this won't really apply too much since his cohorts are now all of his guys, and I'm not doing this for all of them. But unless you would like to pick one singularly, but that
Kashi.
boon from Amuntha applies to them as well.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's the.
I make Batfire buff.
Oh.
So that
I
would
guess I
apply
make-
to Batfire, to Mino, to one of Akio's guys or girls,
Takeshi.
Choose your favorite.
and
It's gonna be
apparently it's
Takeshi.
Takeshi, and to Pascal, because Pascal's wearing the ring, and Amunta is not going to wear to leave him out.
Crazy puts it in wisdom.
Also, actually, admittedly, my favorite of my cohorts is Kolvar, so I guess it would be Kolvar.
Or gets more dexterous. But okay. So you picked Kolvar, and I'll assign those other ones. Unless you guys would like to influence me in any specific ways. But let's be clear, Batfire is getting a bonus to strength.
Well, it makes sense.
Yes.
He actually might. Khan might be.
He's meant to take hits, yeah, more so than provide damage. He's the tank.
Mino could be strength or con or dex, or she is actually very mad, so I'll look at her character sheet. And
Yeah.
Pascal,
What's his wisdom score like?
abysmal.
Yeah, I feel like, maybe being around Pow, you become more thoughtful. Because he's very easily influenced, it feels like.
He's
malleable.
He's not very strong-willed, it's true.
Oh.
His
Not what you want to hear.
wisdom modifier is -1.
He's oh, buddy.
His will save is a 6 at level 13. But with this bonus, his wisdom goes up to 11. He has taken his wisdom up to 11.
So proud
and
of him.
Is now no longer explicitly weak-willed. So that's good.
That is good, because a lot hangs in that balance.
Hmm?
Which I was reminded of last time.
So yeah, he now gets a +8 to his will because apparently he wasn't calculating correctly.
Oh.
So hooray!
Hooray!
And all adjusters. So yes, Kovar. But anyway, yes. So Paulina, you were heading home to talk to him.
Yeah, can't just leave to another dimension again.
I mean, you could.
Oh, it wouldn't go over well.
Probably not.
Make it
You'd
very
probably
sad.
be a little upset.
Yeah.
But luckily, Paulina would not do that. As demonstrated by the fact that she has not. So yeah, you walk into your home. Eventually finding Pascal upstairs. He is at his desk doing some sort of paperwork. And he rises as you enter. And walks over to you and goes, "Hey,
Hi.
how was your day?"
pretty alright. Okay,
Only
so
pretty all right.
yeah. Was he there when we were ordered to do this? I don't remember.
Yeah, he was around.
Yeah. So you remember Agamentai and his request?
Yeah.
It looks like we are acting on that request immediately.
Oh.
Yeah. As we do, as always happens, is we're given 3 months and we say, well, tomorrow, let's do it. Let's get it done. Which is probably wise. We don't know how long.
Yeah, I mean,
process
we could
takes.
be attacked tomorrow again or
Y-
something.
Yeah. Or we could be lost in Silva's domain for a while. So we're going to Silva's domain. Maybe, probably. We're gonna try. Would you like to
Okay.
go home or stay home?
Well, if you're going, then yeah, I want to come.
Okay, it should be safer, I think. than
We have weird
last time.
conversations in this campaign.
We really do. I just wanna have a normal year, you know?
Never gonna happen.
We're never gonna happen.
I mean,
Boy.
maybe once the shogunate is defeated.
Yeah. Yeah. But until then, adventure, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So we're
mean,
gonna go see a big tree?
we always have the option of just picking up and going back to Viven.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, it's not something I haven't thought about. But
But it would be wrong.
it would be wrong. I do owe these people, and I like these people, even if they're deeply
your friends.
flawed. Oh yeah, they're my friends too. Yeah. Yeah.
They're my friends too. And I wouldn't want to abandon them either.
Hey.
Unless it was to protect you.
Oh, very sweet. Yeah, it's sort of a nice journey to a big tree, or on a big tree, I guess.
Cool.
Seems,
It's
yeah.
a big. Okay. I guess
Yeah,
I'll see it when we see it.
Yeah, the way that the priest described it made it sound like a tree larger than you can even wrap your brain around. And we'll be crawling around on it like ants, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
Cool. Yeah. No, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, less evil, certainly. Maybe we'll see like a big mango or something.
Yeah, hey, as long as it doesn't have like super cannolis growing off of trees and
It shouldn't.
trying to tempt me
I
into
don't think.
eating them until I die.
Yeah.
Sounds like a better place. I'll get my stuff together.
Okay.
When are we leaving?
When are we leaving? Today? Tomorrow? What time is it?
Tomorrow.
It's the evening. Yeah, is it still the same evening? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing I keep all my adventuring stuff
We
in like a
just
pack
had
now.
we just had a whole war, you know?
Yeah, I literally just got my armor off. And but I guess I'll put it back on. Hey, unless you don't think I need it. If it's gonna be nice there, maybe I can just like go in this.
It's not explicitly evil, but it is maybe wild. So maybe keep it on. But I mean, not for tonight.
Well,
obviously.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep in it. I can't. Well, actually, I can't sleep in it now because I have the endurance feat. But not that that means anything.
No.
But yeah.
What a hell life. Adventuring is tiring. I want to retire.
Yeah.
Character's 24 or whatever. She wants to retire and become a monk or whatever. Like
she is a monk.
A religious monk, not a society class monk. You know.
But yeah. So, with that, you are able to relax for the last night, and the next morning, you all assemble together for a new travel, a new trip to the Elseworld. You assemble onto the sky skiff together.
Let's go.
And fly northward. And land at the small shrine of Polonius. The stone dome, not Polonius, the small shrine of Erchulan, the stone dome, the open doorway. And you find the portal keeper within. She looks towards you, her face dripping wet, her skin vaguely translucent as she walks over to you with her bulging eyes and goes, "You are the Daimyo of Suruku?"
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
me. You have been here before.
Yeah.
You wish to use the portal once more.
Yeah.
As you wish. You are my lord, and so I obey. Here. And she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a stone and hands it to you. It's marked.
Take it.
It's marked with the symbol of Erchulan and many others aside. Your way home. I am not so foolish as the last keeper.
Yeah.
Though I know not why he made that mistake.
That player's gonna ask what? What happened?
He betrayed you.
Yeah. You weren't here, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I was dead.
Yeah.
But I think when you found out you were alive. Oh, no. I don't remember. Anyway, no. The last portal keeper betrayed you and did not give you a homestone with which to get back. Instead, he intended to leave you in the realm of Polonius. But you got back anyway.
Yeah.
Smart cookies.
Yeah.
So, Lady of Surugu, where is it that I direct you today?
The world tree.
The realm of Silva,
Yes.
a much more inviting place than the verdant groves. And she holds out her arm, and the stones that float in the midst of the dome begin to spin, different runes upon them glowing as a shimmering portal appears within. Step carefully. You do not want to touch the stones as they move. They'll kill you.
Alright. Sada, bad player will go first. See you guys on the other side, I guess.
Oh, big boy. Wide shoulders. Watch those.
Yeah. Thank you. I like this person. They're nice.
Yeah, you don't get many visitors. Also, you killed the last person because he betrayed you, so I figure I might as well try to get on your good side.
Okay, that's fair. See you guys. And I guess I'll go through.
And so, one
Alright.
by one, you pass
We
through
go through.
the portal. Your perception stretching as you are whipped through the astral plane, flinging yourself from the light of Logos, the great astral stack behind you, and towards a sphere of verdant green and lively browns, and other colors besides, of bird song and flowers, and waterfalls and stones, and all the bounty and beauty of nature, and into it you plunge to find yourself upon the boughs of the world tree.
There it is.
And that's where we'll leave off tonight.
How could you do this, House? With your bad back.
How dare you disrespect your father?
So yeah, that's where we will sign off for tonight, and we will
Okay.
reconvene
Tomorrow.
next week.
Silva's right.
No, tomorrow. I have some Pathfinder 3 stuff yet to do.
Hell yeah, Pathfinder 3, baby!
Oh, no. Pathfinder 2.
It's a very different thing.
I'm going to make a new edition all by myself. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed Pathfinder 1 today.
Yes.
This is the last we'll ever hear of it.
Sada's very moody.
Sada is very moody.
Yeah.
It is true. She is.
Silva's right here.
All right.
He's right there. If you
Yep,
zoom
that's
in,
him.
you can see him. Just gotta zoom in 1000%.
Look at that
Oh
tree.
yeah, way up there, huh?
Look at that tree.
That's a fancy
God.
tree. Wow.
I hope I get a bite of a mango.
It's a
Maybe,
fancy art, and I don't feel bad about stealing this art because it's made by because it belongs to a corporation.
Ah, is
Excellent.
this like from a thing I don't know about? What is this from?
It's from the magic card called the World Tree.
Yes.
Ah,
And
Oh yes, Alex. Anarchy.
yep. Screw Wizards of the
God
Coast.
damn it.
Will I get to be? Will we get to meet Crozy Mazin?
No.
Oh.
Will you get to
God.
meet Silva?
No.
No.
I
Will
hope
you-
we meet no one. I hope we're in and out. I hope we just get that soul, put it in that spring. We're out of there. It won't be that way, but man,
A
wouldn't it be
drive
great?
by springing. Shunichi's soul is just meditating and just, huh?
Slurp it right up.
Like,
Ghostbuster
this isn't a
style.
spring, it's a crazy straw. Whoa! Slurp that soul right up.
Slurp it like the slurping of the priest of Urchulon.
Oh, what a voice.
That's coming through on the voice chat, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I was wondering if the noise cancellation might be
Man.
picking it up, but nope.
I sure
thing.
hope this isn't gonna be an Orpheus situation.
It's gonna be an Orpheus situation.
All right. Well. Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.